Hello, hello. How are we doing? Perfect. We are live, and today I want to talk about something that honestly messes up with my progress in the past. And this week I am celebrating my 32 years old birthday party. So I'm gonna be partying, okay? On Wednesday, I'm gonna be partying on Thursday, I'm gonna be partying on Friday, and then the week after. So I just want to be honest with you all because this is life, right? We don't want to just sit during our birthday celebration at home just like watching Netflix and eating strawberries because that life would be fucking boring and I would hate that for you, for myself as well. So today I'm going to be talking to you how to stay on track when you have birthdays, dinners, drinks, any social life, basically all of it, because let's be real, it's life and we definitely want to see more sustainable results rather than just staying on track all the time and be super miserable at home. So yeah, how many times have you actually said, okay, I'm gonna just enjoy this celebration and then I am just going to start again and again and again, right? That's when most women actually fail in the past. That's why maybe in the past you were stuck on trying every single Monday because over the weekend you had some celebration, but you didn't know either how to plan your meals, how to plan your work at these kind of celebrations and birthday parties, and maybe you had drink weekend as well, because we don't want to start all over again and again all the time. Basically, I don't want to swear, but like all the time, because that's not how you get the sustainable results. Okay, because one meal outside, one drink will never ruin your progress, because the one meal turns into the whole 1 week of fuck mentality basically. So we want to focus on this. We don't want to just go into the weekend, into the celebration like, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna get drunk, I'm gonna eat whatever I want, and then I will start on Monday. That's when you will fail. That's when you will gain the weight back. So let me show you how I handle these kind of situation as a woman who like to party at some point, who like to travel, who like to socialize. Okay. So first things first, before I even go out, I decide your birthday. You want to feel really lean in your body when you are going out, you want to feel energized, so that already starts with your morning. So the day before the celebration or before you're gonna go out, I am trying to always get at least like 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because if you will not have the sleep, you will be craving a lot of sweets, because your body will be craving a lot of energy. So it starts with your sleep the day before. And if you have a good sleep, then your hormones will be regulated, your cravings will be regulated, you will not be super tired, because if you are feeling tired, then again you will be craving more food. Okay, done. Perfect. Now it's morning. So what do? For example, I ask myself, like, how special this event is. Is it like birthday? Is it celebration? Or is it just random dinner out? Am I going to have some drinks, some cocktails? Because those different situations will play a huge role. So if it's just like a dinner out, yeah, that's fine. Like you can definitely make more room in the morning from like cutting a lot of carbs, for example. So instead of a whole banana that has like 100 calories, you can have just berries. Or maybe instead of like I don't know, using salmon for your breakfast and avocado, maybe you will just have a Greek yogurt. So you are saving a lot of calories in the morning while you are still eating. I don't want you to starve, but you are still eating your favorite foods. You just make a little bit of room for the dinner out, right? But if it's like a bit more party, like for example me, I'm gonna be out for the 3 days like in a row, then I want you to always prioritize your protein. So always when you are going out, when you are eating with your friends, always ask what's on the menu that is super high in protein. Is it grilled fish? Is it the salmon? Is it something with chicken? Even if you go to like Italian place and then they have just pizza, how can I add more protein into this pizza? So last time I actually asked for egg in the dough, like in the sauce, and they were super happy to do that. Like they had it even like in the extras that they can provide egg. So I'm like, oh, perfect. So I want egg, and I want maybe extra Parma ham, because Parma ham is good. You can also ask for extra chicken. Sometimes when I am having like pasta, I'm asking for extra prawns, because usually when you are getting the pasta with prawns, they will give you 5 prawns, and that's not enough protein. Okay, we need to eat. So I always ask for extra prawns, for example, or I am asking for extra ham, even though the ham usually on the pizzas and so on are not the best quality. I am still asking for extra. So yeah, this is how you can increase your protein. And then I want you to always ask, like, what can I avoid? I don't want to have anything like fried, so try to avoid anything fried. First of all, it will make you super bloated through the whole night, and if you are wearing some nice cute dresses, you don't want to feel like you are pregnant, so try to avoid anything that is fried. I would also avoid that is anything that is super oily. So last time, for example, when I was in the Italian and I got my pizza with the egg extra, with the extra Parma ham, there was on the menu like chili oil, for example. So I asked, no oil, please. Or if yes, oil, then just put it on the side. So no oil for me. Then, for example, if I see there is mayonnaise, like for example, on the poke bowls, sometimes they just put like tons of mayonnaise on it. So I usually ask for no mayo at all. And I pick something like a lower calorie sauces, like soy sauce, for example, or maybe teriyaki sauces. Or the best thing is like to ask for the sauce on a side, so you can actually manipulate with how much sauce you will get, because these two things, like oil and the sauces, will add up so much calories, and I don't want you to gain weight just from those two stupid things. So you can definitely navigate that. So now that we know basically what we will be doing in the evening, I want you to start saving the calories in the morning. So for example, if I'm going to go out, I will not have a lot of bread. I will not have a lot of pasta. I will not have a lot of rice. Even though I am training, I will still have some carbs, but not in a huge portions, because I'm going to be saving my carbs, my fat for later. So what we want to focus on is, like an anchor is the protein in every single meal, and let's have about like 2-3 meals before you actually gonna go out, because if you will be starving, then again you will overeat yourself in the evening, your belly will be aching, and you will feel tired after the meal, you will feel hungry, and you will just feel like you are allergic to something. So we don't want that. So we want to still keep eating normally, like 3 meals before you're gonna go out. Sometimes I even have a snack, like maybe the Greek yogurt with some berries. Sometimes I have like watermelon, maybe cottage cheese on a rice cake. Something that is light, high in protein. Okay, so now we save the calories. We know exactly what we will be eating for the dinner. I usually check the menus beforehand as well. And if your friends are choosing the place, maybe talk to them. Maybe be like, hey, what about this place? Because I don't know what to eat there. Or maybe just say in the restaurant that you are allergic to something. So if they have problem with, oh, there is a mayonnaise and we will not take it out, you will be like, I'm allergic to mayonnaise because there is like a lot of what is it, egg yolks and stuff like that. So you can always say like you are allergic, like it's dietary preferences, right? They cannot say no. Now let's talk about the alcohol, because I am drinking occasionally, not always, not often, but occasionally I'm gonna have a drink. Like for example, for my birthday, I'm definitely gonna be drinking. So I'm not here to tell you not to drink at all, but we need to be smart about it. So I want you to just say the limit to yourself that you will be drinking, let's say 3 drinks maximum. And for simpler option that is low in calories, I always go for dry white wine, prosecco, Aperol, gin and diet tonic, vodka and soda. Okay. Then I want you to alternate it with water, because if you drink water, then you will feel better. You will not be dehydrated the next day. You will have better hangover. So we always want to have like a drink, water, drink, water, drink, water. Easy. Because alcohol is not just calories, it's basically a toxin in your body, and it lowers your control. And that's when your late night foods happen, and that's when you have the fuck it mindset, because now you are drunk and you are like, you are hungry because you didn't fuel yourself, and then you will just go for everything. So we always want to feel good, satisfied before we're gonna go to the party. We also want to have a good meal that will support our goals, and then you can just combine the drink and water. So by the end of the day, you are still managing to stay on track. Okay. And then, okay, maybe you just went over your calories. That's totally fine. I want you to track everything that you are still eating, you are still drinking. And if you go over your calories, don't panic. Okay. It's normal. It's one off. You have birthday just once in the whole 365 days, or someone else. So if you go over your calories, you wake up, you feel bloated, and then you think, oh, I need to eat less today. Oh, I need to do more cardio. I'm not gonna show up today on the check-ins. I'm not gonna text Wendy and so on. No, we don't do that. Okay, we don't hide. So we go straight back to normal. I want you to eat your usual meals, maybe cut the carbs a little bit, but you still want to eat your meals. I want you to hit your protein. I still want you to normally, when it comes down to workouts, you will not feel energized. You will not hit your PRs unless, I don't know what you had, maybe some like espresso, margarita, whatever, I don't know. But usually you will not hit any PRs just because your sleep will be affected after the alcohol, after eating out. So I want you to, maybe if you have the energy, go to the gym, but don't pressure yourself. Just show up, just move your body, maybe do the same weights. Okay. If you feel like you are super tired, you are hangover, don't work out at all. I don't want you to work out if you have a bad hangover. That's actually when you will injure yourself, because your body is processing a lot of toxins in your body and it's not ready to tear your muscle fibers and to get them back together. So we want to be really careful. I'd rather you skip the workout than injuring yourself with the hangover. Okay. So skip the workout if you have to, and then just do your steps. Do more steps if you have to. Go out, go for a hike, and stuff like that. So this is what we want, because the fat loss is not about being perfect every single time. It is more about how can we navigate it to be smarter? How can we get back on track anytime that we go over the calories? Maybe anytime that we have alcohol, like how can we get back? For example, for the nights out, I am not gonna be just sitting. I wanna move my body. I wanna dance. I wanna get my steps before I'm gonna be drinking. I will not be working out on the day when I'm going to be drinking, just because, again, what will happen? You are tearing your muscle fibers when you are working out, and then when you are drinking, you are fueling your body with toxins, and your body will be trying to get rid of the toxins rather than putting them the muscle fibers together. So you will end up being sore and tired for the next 3 days. So it's actually very counterproductive if you are hitting PRs, if you are going super strong on the day when you are actually drinking alcohol. So I'd rather you have like the workouts, on the day when you are not celebrating, and then on the day when you are not having hangover. So it's completely fine to have 2 days off. Just enjoy it, enjoy your life, enjoy the celebrations, be pretty, wear some dress, enjoy the moments, be present, be with your friends, enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks. And then once you are back, like after the hangover, then we're gonna just back on track, and we're gonna start tracking the calories, we're gonna go to the gym, and everything will stay like before. So this is what I do. That's why I can see myself being toned for the whole year, even though I keep drinking alcohol at some point, I keep going out, I keep eating outside. It's just because I am planning my calories ahead, I'm planning my macros ahead. I am trying to stick to super low calorie alcohol options. I am pairing it with a lot of water. Then I am getting my steps, I am moving my body, and then I am back on track. So I don't have this like all or nothing approach. I don't eat anything fried on the day. I don't eat anything with mayonnaise, with a lot of sauces. So I am saving the calories in this case as well. So yeah, you can definitely plan everything ahead to make sure that you are supporting your fat loss goals. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know once you're gonna watch this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.